Morning, folks. This is Kerry with 401k Dexter's here. It is Tuesday, I think, in retirement. Just woke up out here on the homestead. Might be able to hear the cows bellowing in the background. Fed them some pellets a little bit earlier. Now it's time for the horses to eat. The dogs were running in this paddock back here with the carport this morning. Turned them out, let them run. Now they're interested in what the horses are eating. That's Raider. That's Husker. Karma's back over here by the carport. And there's the cows belly aching for some more treats. But just got off watching a little bit of YouTube and caught a video from Duane, 500K Retire Early. I guess it was about a week old, his video, and it was about being transparent with your finances on YouTube. And I get it. Duane is in the business of making money off of YouTube. He is full disclosure about that, and he even talks about that as part of his retirement plan. Was he was going to retire and get a side gig or a part-time job to supplement his income in retirement because he only had 500K in savings. So that's fine for Duane. When I retired, I really didn't want a part-time job, and I really didn't want to go on YouTube and share all my finances with the world. This YouTube channel was just a way for me to document the process of leading up to and taking the step into retirement. So, I applaud Duane, and I applaud Buzz over at Buzz's Retirement Garage for their transparency. You can only take them for what they put out there, in that they're being honest with their viewers about how much money they have and their budgets. That's just not something that it was comfortable for me to do. Nor would I have retired with the amounts that they have in the bank. So kudos to them for having really successful YouTube channels, thousands of followers and subscribers. But like I said, this channel, 401k Dexter's, was for me to document my journey into retirement. And I've had fun with it. It's not always about my portfolio allocation or what the market turmoil is doing to my stress levels. It's sometimes about bird dogs, sometimes about doing fencing, sometimes about riding horses or taking care of cows. This is my retirement, and this is my journey into retirement. Hopefully there's a few hundred viewers that find my content enjoyable, relaxing, relatable, that they can say, oh yeah, that guy's really enjoying his retirement, or that's the kind of retirement that I want to have, or maybe I'll try something like that in my retirement. My hobbies and my interests and my level of disclosure is personal to me, just like it is to every one of you guys. And if you're watching this for the first time, my name's Kerry. I retired from a systems engineering job a year and a half ago, and thoroughly enjoying retirement. I don't miss work. I don't miss my identity that work gave me. I am totally satisfied with having very little to do in retirement, although sometimes You wouldn't think that because of the amount of things that we have on our honey-do list, or the amount of things that we try to squeeze in a 3-day stay out here at the property. You know, we came down here to relax, ended up hanging fencing and, you know, buttoning up fencing, repairing fencing. You know, it's relaxation, but it comes along with work. But that's owning 12 acres out in the country. You know, repairing fencing is going to be a full-time job. So you grab the tools, grab the bucket, head out and see who's been over what, and, you know, what deer or wildlife is dug underneath something or bent something over, or, you know, it's all in a day's work. So in response to Duane's transparency video, if you're looking for how much money I've got in the bank, what I'm doing with it, you won't find that here. You will find a guy that's enjoying retirement, that is putting his lifestyle and retirement hopes, dreams, aspirations out there for everybody to enjoy. I think there's enough people out there looking for, you know, content that's relatable from a standpoint of what is this individual or person doing in retirement, and how can I relate to it if and when I choose to do so. So hope you guys have a good week. Like I said, I think it's Tuesday. Sometimes in retirement you forget, but you guys have a good week. 401k Dexters out.